Can Zilliqa hit $5 in 2021? Let's discuss it. It's 2021, and as we can all see, the cryptocurrency market is in full force in its current bull run. Amazing gains are being made all over the space, with all-time high after all-time high being set almost every single week for not only individual cryptos, but also the entire cryptocurrency space. The whole crypto market cap is currently sitting at around $2 trillion, which is roughly double what it was this time last month, and it doesn't seem likely that this is going to stop anytime soon. The bull run will most likely continue for another 6 months or so, according to the Golden Bull Cycle Ratio, which predicts that the length of bull markets based on the distance between the time of the bear market, Bitcoin halving, and the subsequent bull run. In the previous 3 cycles, this has been incredibly accurate in predicting the bull market's eventual collapse, and this often happens when a final euphoric run-up in price triggers the bear market, or a large correction that the bull market cannot recover from. Many think that this time will be different, and that the bull market could continue for the next few years due to institutional investment amongst other factors. No one can predict the future, and either of these instances could turn out to be the case, but smart investors will be prepared for both eventualities. Said smart investors will very likely be taking profits on the way up and on the way down in the market, in order to minimize the risk of their investments should the market turn against them. At some point, the bull market will end because it cannot go on forever. However, the data suggests that there is still around 6 months or so left of the bull run remaining, meaning there is still a good amount of time to make some great gains in the cryptocurrency space, especially with altcoins. Today we're going to be taking a look at Zilliqa and why it has the potential to hit $5 in 2021 provided that it gets a good pump in the next few weeks, and reasons why it's severely undervalued. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to all this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be posting there more regularly with weekly and monthly coin calls and also in-depth research of more obscure altcoins, so if this is something you're interested in, please check it out. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. When looking at how Zilliqa performed in the past year, investors that have been holding long term would likely be very pleased with the results they've been seeing. Since the March lows of 2020 last year, Zilliqa has ran from around half a cent to over 20 cents before a recent small pullback, which is around a 40x in price. If you'd invested $10,000 in Zilliqa a year ago, your total would be over $400,000 today, which is an incredible sum. Zilliqa is a project which has continued to benefit heavily from the problems that is currently facing Ethereum, which is currently suffering under the weight of its own success. The recent explosions of DeFi and NFTs have been largely housed on Ethereum, due to it being the largest smart contract platform by adoption so far, which has led to them exposing of major problems with the current state of their network, which are to do with scalability. Massive issues with sky-high fees, slow transaction times, and general congestion on the network have left many investors concerned due to the general lack of price action for Ethereum since January until very recently, and it seems other smart contract platforms such as Zilliqa and Elrond have seen benefits to their new adoption as a result. Zilliqa continues to announce new projects all the time, which is one of the reasons we're very bullish on the project. As we often mention on this channel, Zilliqa has the 2 key components of success for a cryptocurrency, which are use case and adoption. Zilliqa is a lightning fast and highly scalable smart contract platform in the cryptocurrency space, and with the current issues facing Ethereum, along with the massive pump of BNB recently due to their Binance Smart Chain release, there is clearly a huge market for other smart contract platforms with extremely fast networks and low fees to make an impact on the market. Zilliqa's use case is very good within the cryptocurrency ecosystem, which is likely one of the reasons that it's been performing so well as it has. Another reason is likely the adoption they are currently receiving, which has already propelled them to around a $2 to $3 billion market cap in the past week or so, and it seems like the price action might only just be getting started for Zilliqa. This is because they are actually receiving adoption for their use case, and the projects are being released on Zilliqa seeming almost every single day recently. Recent announcements of decentralized monsters, red chilies, unicutes, XCAD, along with integrations with platforms such as BetFury, and mentions by Mark Cuban in recent podcasts, all in the past week or so, Zilliqa has been pushing harder than ever to continue to bring out new projects on their platform, and this is the main reason to be bullish. It becomes easier and easier for amazing cryptocurrencies to be built with incredible technology designed for the future, but it's more and more difficult to see the technology used in meaningful ways. For Zilliqa, they seem to be putting a huge focus on adoption and growth of their personal ecosystem, and this is the clearest way that we can see success in the short and especially the long term. When taking a look at the technical analysis for a moment, the momentum currently for Zilliqa looks very bullish on the charts. Zilliqa in the past 3 months looks as though it's 4x'd from around 5 cents to almost 23 cents before a recent pullback, but the growth for Zilliqa currently is seemingly incremental and unstoppable. In the past week, Zilliqa officially broke its 2018 all-time high of 18 cents and went into price discovery mode, pumping further to 23 cents before the recent pullback and consolidation period that we're now seeing. It seems likely that this could continue for the next week or so, as Zilliqa has already pumped a lot in the last month. And the recent bullish news for the whole market pushed it even further, breaking its all-time high resistance and now correcting into its ranging motion between 18 and 23 cents. It's building a lot of structure in this area and seems to be strengthening its position for another pump in the next month or so, taking it past its all-time high again and into price discovery mode. This means that the price has no more resistance on the chart whatsoever, as it's ran past the last point of resistance, its all-time high. Once this happens again, combined with the macro trend of the bull market in general, it seems very likely that Zilliqa could push into the 30 to 40 cent range in the next month, and if that's the case, that's where things start to get interesting. Considering we're only around halfway through this bull run now, if market cycle analysis is correct, the pump for Zilliqa for the next few months could well predict its performance for the rest of the bull market. Considering that it's 4x'd in the past few months, if it was to do this again, it would hit a price between 80 cents to $1 going to the final stages of the bull run, which seems entirely possible. Once the final months of the bull run begin, the prices of all cryptocurrencies go parabolic, as everyone floods into the market with FOMO and a certain degree of greed. Once this happens, Zilliqa could easily double or triple in price in this time, which could lead to some serious gains for investors. Taking a look at the fundamentals for Zilliqa for a moment, it's a smart contract platform designed for a future-focused mentality, something that we value very highly on this channel. If true mainstream adoption is going to be achieved for cryptocurrency, which should be a goal for anyone who truly believes in the power of cryptocurrency and how it can change the world, then it's very likely that true scalability, interoperability and security will be top priorities for cryptocurrency that want to survive in the long term, and these are the main goals of the Zilliqa protocol. Zilliqa has already fully functioning sharding technology, which essentially shares the load of the network across many sidechains, which means as more nodes come online to run the network, the share of processing becomes further and further distributed, meaning scalable and extremely fast transaction times. Ethereum currently does not have sharding in its 1.0 mainnet, meaning that all transactions on the network will pass through only the main chain, and with the huge number of users it currently has, it's suffering heavily from its own success. Zilliqa provides great incentives for users to run nodes as well, securing the network and also getting a good reward for it, as well as continuing to allow Zilliqa to run at incredibly high speeds with virtually non-existent fees. The fees for Zilliqa transactions are some of the lowest in the entire cryptocurrency space, even lower than Binance Smart Chain, where transactions cost as little as 5 to 10 cents per transaction. Zilliqa also becomes more decentralized as more investors stake their Zilliqa, as processing and proof of stake of the network becomes more distributed, which means it's more and more difficult for bad actors to disrupt the network in any way. Zilliqa truly is an incredibly fast, scalable and secure blockchain with a focus on the future, and the fundamentals are incredibly bullish when you look at them. When you also consider partnerships that Zilliqa are already announcing all the time, such as Polychain Network cross-chain integrations for swaps and smart contract communication across chains, along with heavy collaborations with Binance on a potential dollar stablecoin, there is a lot to be bullish about with Zilliqa going into the future. When you take a look at all of this, the amazing fundamentals and technology along with the very bullish short-term outlook technically, it's hard not to be bullish on Zilliqa for the remainder of the bull run in 2021. It's hard to imagine that Zilliqa won't reach $1 and beyond in the next 6 months, considering the performance that it continues to put in ever since the bull run began last year. With a market cap of around 2.5 billion currently, Zilliqa can still grow massively going into the parabolic part of the bull run in the next 6 months. Currently valued at around 20 cents, a 10x to $2 would take Zilliqa to around a $25 billion market cap. And when you consider that projects such as Cardano that are not even finished yet have a current market cap of almost $50 billion and will likely head to the $200 to $300 billion range this year, it's easy to imagine that Zilliqa could run well beyond this to a market cap of around 50 billion or more, depending on the adoption for the protocol. With a project as strong as this, a 20 to 30x from now does not seem impossible whatsoever, and if it starts to run past its all-time high again, we could be seeing a 50-cent Zilliqa in the next month. If Zilliqa could reach $1 to $2 going into the final part of the bull run, then a $5 Zilliqa starts to look more and more possible. That would give Zilliqa a market cap of around $60 to $70 billion, which doesn't seem so unlikely considering that Ethereum could hit well over $1 trillion this year. So what are your thoughts on Zilliqa? Do you think it will hit $5 in 2021? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, your price prediction for Zilliqa in the future, and the reasons why you are or aren't bullish on this project. We're always interested to know what you think. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Currently only 20% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so hit the big red button. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.